Hello there, Internet. Welcome to Sans. All goofy gag intros aside, this video needs just a tiny bit of explaining. You may be familiar with some YouTube animators, or maybe not. You may only watch LEGO-related videos and couldn't care less for anything else. I don't know you. However, there are some animators that are kinda popular, just a little bit. The ones I have in mind, SomeThingElseYT, Jaiden Animations, The Odd Ones Out, and Jaiden Animations again. While wasting away watching videos from the likes of Let Me Explain Studios and FootofaFerret, I kept coming across this video title, Random Thoughts. While slaving away, desperately trying to think up of a video for this week, I had nothing. Zilch, zip, zero, crap. I had crap. You want to see a generic run-of-the-mill review of sets? We could do that all day. We haven't done that yet, but it is an option. An option for others! Screwing around in a desperate attempt to come up with something. Anything that all 34 of you would deem worthy to watch for 6 or so minutes. And it hit me. I'll just partake in something else while...
Okay, so as we all know, Jaiden has already made a video on this topic. Then James stole...
That's not right. I'm not stealing it. I'm plagiarizing it. Jaiden did a video talking about random thoughts she had, and you should all go watch it.
Jaiden Animations video of random thoughts. But this time, it'll be about LEGO. The concept has already been done to death. In the end, we won't even touch their kind of views, but let's go for it anyways. If this video interests you enough to the point where you'd like to see Jaiden's or anyone else I mentioned, there will be some links below. Not a single one of them need my help or will ever even recognize my existence, but on the off chance that they just get flooded with a whole new host of viewers, you're welcome. Alright, now this train of thought takes a bit of explaining. I'm sure you are familiar with Olympic Games, you know, the world-shaking tournament that proves to all who is the best at a particular sport or wrestling. Well, as a LEGO fan, you are also probably familiar with CMFs, or collectible minifigures. You may even be in the know of the British Olympic CMFs. Are you still following? Back in the grand year of whenever, no one really cares, a handful of Olympic-themed CMFs were made to celebrate the Olympics in London. Then, during the Rio Olympics, a set was made depicting the game's mascot. So hear me out. The mascots for the upcoming Japanese Olympics consist of both Mario and Goku. If you've been following this poo-poo train, then Goku and maybe even Mario will be featured in a LEGO set.
But hey, that's just a theory.
I don't get the craze behind custom figures. Don't get me wrong, there's so much that can be done. I love a good printed or decaled fig. This is the only way to get most of your favorite characters LEGO will never even have the opportunity to make. But with so many decal figs, or especially printed minifigures, they're just so detailed they don't even look like they're LEGO. And don't get me started with painted or sculpted figures. I mean, I'm greatly impressed by the skill needed to work with such small parts, but it's not my cup of tea. Ooh, British speak Cheerio and crumpets. Tea. Why do so many people complain about 4+ or 4 juniors or whatever the name of this sub-theme? Let me get this out of the way. LEGO, above all else, is a toy. A toy. Like almost any other toy is made for kids. LEGO equals children's plaything. That sounded awkward. Before you say, but there are sets made for big boys and girls that aren't children. Yeah, you're right, there are. But do those sets contain a giant 4 on the front of the box? A 4 that clearly depicts that the set is, in fact, made for a child that is 4 years of age. They aren't made for 20-something-year-old adults. You don't go around complaining that Duplo sets are missing normal-sized system bricks, so stop whining about a toy made for 4-year-olds. The irony of myself complaining about others, my age, complaining about a toy, is not lost on me. I kind of wish the colors of old made a grand reappearance. Sand red, the old gold and silver, old dark gray and light gray, or whatever the bluish gray names. So many colors have been lost to the wayside. Sure, there's always a brand new color coming out each and every year, but those don't replace the old. Plus, they are real hard to get a hold of, being so sporadically released. It would be real neat if there was just a pack of bricks sold, one of each color. That would be really cool. But even the reintroduction of older colors would satisfy me. Really just want more sand red pieces. On the topic of colored bricks, people are really missing out on Friends or rather girl-themed sets. There are so many great new colors in these sets. I'm also guilty of missing out on them. But for all of you out there unwilling to get the sets, they aren't half bad. Is it just me, or is storage incredibly hard to get? Not hard to find, like you have to traverse the wild Sahara to find the elusive 3-tiered screw drawer. No, not that. But it's stupidly expensive. Bins and drawers made for documents or nails and bits that aren't even LEGO branded, and they are still more than capable of wiping out your bank account. And if you want that sweet, sweet LEGO branded shelf, I hope you are willing to get a second job, then a third part-time job, and taking a second mortgage out on your home. Otherwise, you'll just have to settle for being broke and have off-brand. I know this is a personal opinion, and it will vary from person to person, but why do brick-built animals / people either look godly or look like an actual pile of throw-up? There is no in between. I've seen a number of elf sets with brick-built animals, and they do not look half bad. At all. But then you see something like this or this, and you ask yourself, why not just make a new animal mold? And same with people. There's been a lot of talk about how the new Igor figure from Iron Man 3 is looking not like Igor from Iron Man 3. I know in the world of the Lego purist, molds for animals like dinosaurs or dragons or even big figs aren't always welcome. But at some point, you're going to have to go halfway down the middle. That new Rhino mold from the Black Panther set wasn't half bad. Half brick built, half molded. It looked pretty decent. At this point, all the big animators show pictures of their amazing fan art from their legions of followers, but we don't receive fan art. Or fans. So, instead here are a bunch of pictures of our dogs. On the screen you can probably see a link to the 3 channels that have also done Random Thoughts videos. Then the other 2, Let Me Explain and FootofaFerret's channels down below. If you happen to enjoy this video, and this goes out to anyone watching, feel more than free to share our channel. Turns out, growing on YouTube is less than easy. Who would have thought? I think this outro has been drug out long enough. I've been Corbin with Sands. Thanks for watching.